Welcome back traders. I am the FS coach, and in this video I'll be sharing with you how I pick this trade and this trade using market structure and Fibonacci retracement tool to pick my entry. Also, I'll be using the GoCharting tool to backtest the same entry here and the same entry here. So if this topic really interests you, kindly like, share and subscribe to this YouTube channel, guys. Now let's get into the video. Okay, so first remember you have to check the higher time frame to know the current trend in the market, and from there you can decide the direction that the market is going. So recently I posted how I picked this trade using the same strategy of market structure. We have a break of structure here, and all you have to do is to use your Fibonacci retracement tool to mark from the low and the high and identify your point of interest and pick your entry. So it's just as simple as that. And in this video I'm going to provide a simple background to what a market structure is. So remember, from your basic forex trading fundamentals, you know that a market is in an uptrend when it continues to give us higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Okay, so once you see the market in this pattern, you know that it's an uptrend because the market continues to give us a new high. Okay, so this is what we call market structure for an uptrend, and market structure for a downtrend is we continue to see a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, and it continues like that. Okay, so clearly we can see that the market continues to give us a new high, a new highs, a new highs. Okay, so this is just a basic principle for you to spot what direction the market is. Okay, now previously on my last video I shared how I spot this break of structure, and then all I have to do is to pick my Fibonacci retracement tool to pick from the low to the high. Okay, and then see how the market reverses from the 50% and 61% and continues to move up to give us a new high. So all you have to do is to identify when the market breaks the previous high, just as it did here, and then use your Fibonacci tool to mark from the low to the high. Okay, you can see from level 50 and 61 the market continues to move up again and then break the previous high. Now all I have to do is to also spot the same point of interest and see if the market will reverse back to my point of interest, and what I'm expecting is for the market to move back up. So the expectation here is that the market should fall and then continue to move back up. It's just as simple as that. All right, so and remember, what we need to see on our higher time frame, which is 4 hours, is to see the structure. Then we go down to lower time frame. For instance, I'll be going down to 15 minutes to pick my entry. Okay, and for this first trade, I spot this W pattern on this point of interest, so it's a good sign for me that the market is ready to go for a buy. Remember that when you are trading any strategy you are trading with, you need 1 or 2 confirmation before you can decide that this market is in an uptrend. For me, in my previous video I mentioned that I use TDI to confirm my trade. I also use chart pattern, candlestick pattern to confirm my trade on my point of interest. Alright, so let's go to the GoCharting platform to backtest this same strategy and see if you can also identify the same trade and pick high probable trade the next time you are trading. Alright, so guys, on the GoCharting platform, so we have the same pattern we identify on our trading view, which is a break of structure at this zone. We also have a break of structure here, and more recently we have a break of structure at this zone. Okay, I don't know where the market is going to reverse. Okay, obviously you don't know too, but what we need to do is to use the Fibonacci to mark our point of interest where we are expecting to see reaction at the point where we are expecting the market to reverse, so which is our level 50 and level 61. So once you are able to mark this as a point of interest, so what you are waiting for is for the market to reverse back to this zone and then pick your entry to the upside. So the expectation is the market should come to this zone and then continue to go up to give us a new high. Alright, so I'm going to play. So now we can see that the market is reversing at this point. So let's just go back to 15 minutes to see if we can spot our entry. Alright, so here on 15 minutes, you can see the market coming here to our point of interest. And you remember, we want to see some kind of reaction on our point of interest before we can decide because the market can also break the zone. Okay, so you want to see some reaction in this zone before you conclude that the market is going to move to the upside. Remember, I mentioned that for my strategy, I want to see a TDI confirmation before I move into the trade. Okay, so I'm going to attach a picture where you're going to see how I pick my own trade exactly with TDI confirmation. But another thing I also noticed on this same zone is a W pattern, which, if you remember from charts pattern and candlestick pattern, you know is a reversal. It can reverse the market. Okay, so now we see the market on our point of interest, and we start seeing some bullish momentum coming in. Okay, so what I mean by bullish momentum is that we see the market going up from here. All right, so we're expecting the market to come down and continue to go up, just like I showed you on TradingView. So now we have the market coming back to our point of interest, which is our entry, like I mentioned. So we have our buy here, and remember our stop loss should be just below our point of interest, and we're expecting the market to trade back to the upside. Okay, so this is just as simple as ABC. So currently we're inside the market and we can see that the trade is going in our direction, but obviously you will see a supply zone here. Okay, and for me to be sure that this market is going to move higher, I want to see that the market will break this supply zone and then continue to move up. If not, then it's a dangerous zone for me to watch out for. So you will notice that the market continues to consolidate around this zone. You can see we started off with a very good bullish momentum, but all of a sudden you can see we started having small candles rejecting around this zone. Okay, so it's a sign for me that the market might not be going as much as I expected. So what I did was to close out on my position at this zone. All right, so I'm going to attach a link to the description where you will see exactly how I entered my own trade and how I exit my own trade. You know, sometimes the market gives you some signals and the market will not get to your expectation. All right, so from this point the market started reversing, but remember, based on market structure and what we're expecting the market to bounce off from this point of interest at any point in time. So on the 21st of May, which is today, you see the market bounce off into this point of interest again. All right, so this is the same expectation as at the trade we took on the 28th, which is yesterday, right? So we're expecting the market to move back to the upside like it did before. Okay, so this trade is a little bit tricky because we see a lot of rejection within this zone before this market starts moving back up. So remember, we have the bigger time frame break of structure, and then we have the inner break of structure, because if you look at this, this is a clear break of structure, which is telling you that the market is now going to the upside. So this is a clear break of structure, and again we have a clear break of structure at this zone. Okay, so all you need to know is to identify your highs and lows and see how the market can the market moves, right, so that you can have a very good entry. So this is where the market is currently. This is a live trade. This is where the market is currently. So I think you can now by yourself use the Fibonacci tool and market structure to pick your entry. So if you learn one or two things from this video, kindly like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys. See you next time.